Notts County Talk. We're going to do a review of yesterday's win against Ilkeston. Quite a few fans went down, not as many as I expected, but then the streaming service that Notts offered for free with the commentary and the quality of camera work and everything was really, really good. So you went to the game, didn't you? And I watched it via that. So we probably got the best of both views, really. Because I could see the whole pitch and you could see players close up. Yeah,
it's good to get the commentary as well, because I heard that was quite interactive. Like, I was talking back to the fans and stuff like that. So it's good, obviously, to have that, and it alleviates a lot of pressure, I feel, for a place like Ilkeston, where they can only have, I think it was 400 in the end.
Yeah.
So it relieves a lot of pressure for Notts fans going down, I think.
They also said in the commentary that they're going to try and sort the other pre-season friendlies out, and someone asked the question if the FA Trophy game will be streamed that way, and they said that they're hoping to do that. So all positive so far, and as always, the Notts media team, great work.
Bang on, yeah. Great stuff.
So what do you make of the game?
Very
overall?
Positive, I thought. Obviously, you can't take too much from it, I don't think, because it's pre-season, it's against a lower league team. But nonetheless, I think everyone played really well.
Yeah.
There was the passages of play where we just looked very good, like link-up play. Well, O'Brien played very well. Like the movement off the ball, pass and move, it was very, very positive, I thought.
Yeah, so, I think for me it's the intensity.
Yeah.
Like still pressing until literally full time. If that's how we want to play this season, I don't know if teams will be able to live with it. I know it's Ilkeston, and teams will be able to play out better in those situations. But I was looking at the team on paper, and I thought I looked at the players we've got, and you got Brindley. All these players that fall into the category of they will not stop running for 90 minutes. You've got Brindley, Doyle, Reeves. You've got Kelly Evans. There's Chickson if he signs. O'Brien. These are players that's got stamina for 90 minutes, and like not many teams will have 6-7 of the first team that can run for 90 minutes non-stop. Even Wootton closes down for 90 minutes.
Yeah.
And then you've got the flair players. So really positive in terms of that. I couldn't really work out the formation too much.
I think it was like a 4-4-2, wasn't it?
But there's a lot of fluidity.
Yeah, a lot of movement. So Kelly Evans seemed to be swapping about. Carl Roberts was roaming, wasn't he, really? Like on both wings. So I think it's nice to give players that freedom, but like I say, you can't take too much away from it, because I do think position-wise it will be a bit stricter when it comes to the actual league and competitive games. But nonetheless, I think you look across yesterday, you can't really pull a negative, can you, really? Brilliant.
No.
I think it's easy to go into them games with almost a bit of arrogance, but they showed a big level of professionalism, just feeling very positive for the season.
But if you compare it to other pre-seasons. Yeah. There's been pre-season games where Notts have been a League 2 club and they played like Arnold, and they've scored more, but they haven't been as dominant. Like we just battered them.
Yeah, I think we should talk about some individual performances though. For me, first one I want to talk about is Jake Reeves.
Yeah.
What a player. His energy is second to none, isn't it, really? You can see why he was in he's one of the better players in League One. I think Ardley was sort of saying in his post-match that he was surprised that he actually signed for the National League, National League side.
They must believe in the project.
Yeah, I mean,
they must do.
Yeah, credit to Ardley for that, because what a signing. He looks brilliant. I think.
He looks really good. Really, really good. Who else impressed me? Individual-wise, we saw... Well, let's talk about Adam Chickson.
Very good as well.
Surprised when he was named on the sheet.
Yeah.
He put 2 crosses in early on when he came on. Both crosses were pinpoint. Always available for the ball.
Yep.
Yes, McCrory is good at left back, but he doesn't offer the same attacking intent. I remember watching him at Meadow Lane last season, McCrory, and he joined the attack too late every time. It's almost like he wasn't sure of the attacking phase, but he's still a good player to have, very good.
Yeah.
But I think we had it down the right side. We saw how effective Brindley and Kelly Evans could be on the attack.
Yeah.
If we get Chickson on the left, Bolton fans didn't even want to see him go, and they came down from League One.
You've just got to hope that he does sign, because for me personally, if I was Notts County, near Ardley, let's say, I'd want to sign him, because he looked very, very good. And I know he did have a trial at a League 2 club last week.
You've got to get him in quick.
Yeah, we've got to get it sorted, but at the same time, if you're going on trial at a League 2 club and then coming to Notts for a trial,
yeah,
I don't know.
I really hope we can get it over the line, but they've seemed to have convinced other players.
Yeah.
So let's talk about Let's talk about Rodriguez.
Yeah, he had sparks. I think
Give him the freedom to roam.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I think it's this. They're very sort of similar with Sam as well, Elijah Sam. They're going to take time. Yeah, it's going to take time to get back into football. You know, Elijah Sam was saying he's not played for 4 or 5 months now, so you can't expect him to be coming back into the game and a new league and be straight up to speed and be firing on all cylinders. He needs a few games, and we need a pre-season, and that's what we're getting now. So hopefully by the time the season does start, they'll be back up to scratch, and we'll have Ardley will have a real tough time picking a team, I think.
Yeah, you could tell Sam was a bit rusty with his first touch and things, but literally he's been at the club for a week, less than a week. So, yeah. Anyone else that impressed you? Brindley at centre back impressed me. He's an option. It
goes without saying, but Cal Roberts, Jesus Christ, if we can keep him this season, if we keep him till his contract, to the end of his contract that he's on now, I think that'll be the best save ever. Like, he's just too good. Far too good.
You feel like if we make League 2, his value increases massively, to the point where if we sold him now, if a club came in, you've got profit.
Yeah.
But I just think you're never not going to make profit on him. So he's either going to be incredible for us or allow us to bring in more players when he goes, because inevitably he is so much better than even League 2 level, I think. Sloth came on, didn't he, for a bit?
Yeah, a bit of the same sort of Rodriguez. Sam, not really up to speed yet. Looked alright, looked good. You can see like sparks of good players in there. So not feeling negative about it. It's just going to take time and stuff like that, and you've just got to allow it.
Yeah, overall a really, really good performance, albeit against a side a fair few divisions below. But live football's back, isn't it? So positive. I can see personally, without wanting to jinx it, I can see us being back at Meadow Lane soon if all the pilots go well. Fingers crossed. Yeah. It's worth saying that somebody did ask on the stream of the game how much longer for the away kit, and we were told very soon. So very soon.
Ooh.
So it could be good. But yeah, we'll be back with our usual weekly pre-season roundup on Friday, and if anything else big like the kit release happens in the meantime or anything else like that, we'll post another video.